Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 16 in the NKJV for May the 16th, 2023. The preparations of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits. Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. The Lord has made all for himself, yes, even the wicked for the day of doom. Everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. In mercy and truth, atonement is provided for iniquity, and by the fear of the Lord one departs from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than vast revenues without justice. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Divination is on the lips of the king, his mouth must not transgress in judgment. Honest weights and scales are the Lord's, all the weights in his bag are his work. It is an abomination for kings to commit wickedness. For a throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him who speaks what is right. As messengers of death is the king's wrath, but a wise man will appease it. In light of the king's face is life, and in his favor is a cloud of the latter rain. How much better to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He who keeps his way preserves his soul. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He who heeds the word wisely will find good, and whoever trusts in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart will be called prudent, and the sweetness of lips increases learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life to him who has it, but the correction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teaches his mouth and adds learning to his lips. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the bones. There is a way that seems right to the man, but its end is the way of death. The person who labors for himself, for his hungry mouth drives him on. An ungodly man digs up evil, and it is on his lips like burning fire. A perverse man sows strife, and a whisperer separates the best of friends. A violent man entices his neighbor and leads him in a way that is not good. He winks his eye to devise perverse evil things. He purses his lips and brings about evil. The silver-haired head is a crown of glory if it is found in the way of righteousness. He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty. He who rules his spirit is better than he who takes a city. The lot is cast in the lap, but every decision is from the Lord. Man, the symmetry on this chapter is awesome, right? The preparations of the tongue, or preparations of the heart belong to man. Answer the tongues from the Lord. And then twice we've got that the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, or the ways of a man are right to him. But the Lord knows the truth. He looks inside of you. He weighs your spirit, and he knows the actual situation. He knows your intention. He knows your thoughts. So sometimes an outwardly good action is just a clever ruse, and the Lord knows, and he weighs it. Lots of exhortation here for how to perform as a leader, how to perform as a king. Be righteous. Don't show favoritism. Listen to truth. Seek out truth. And just as usual, telling us like, look, be grateful for what you have. Better is a little with righteousness than vast revenues without justice. The man heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. I throw the dice. The Lord gives me the result. Spent a long time in school. Spent my whole life in school. I think I'm slightly nearsighted now from all the reading I've done over my lifetime when I used to have spectacular vision. Because I thought that I was on the way that I should. And to some degree I still think that was my path. All of my experiences, all our decisions lead us to where we are right now, right? So I guess I could be bitter and unhappy, but instead I'm going to take that life experience and bring it forward, or use it as I was obviously seeking knowledge and understanding, And I thought I was going to get wisdom. And maybe in some higher learning programs, schools, environments it is. And some it's just not like that. People are looking to do what they need to do to give the outward appearance of, I studied, I read the paper, I did the thing. And then you want to talk about it and explore it, and it's like nobody did their actual homework. And nobody's prepared to talk it out. It was super disappointing. So I planned my way. I planned it really well. And it just didn't exactly work like I thought it would work. So I plan my way. The Lord directs my steps. And when I'm stupid, I try to take a step in the direction I want to go, or skip, or take a jump, or a triple jump. And you just gotta, it just puts you further off the path, and it just takes more time to get back on the path. Whereas it says the way of the righteous is the highway of the righteous is to depart from evil. Not let's hang around it, try to engage with it, try to make better of it, or make converts. Go, bro. Go. Because if God calls them, they'll be coming right behind you on the path. Or when they wonder, where? I haven't talked to Cheetah in a long time, man. I'll call him up. Call me up. I care about people. I try to check on my friends. I try to treat people like I would want to be treated. And sometimes that includes telling people, faithful are the wounds of a friend than the kisses of an enemy, right? So, hey man, where you been? Bro, you're not hearing anything I'm telling you. All you got is problems. Being too negative. I need you to do what you got to do to get your body right and get your mind right. Got one particular friend I care about a lot. And he's going through it. I know he lost his dad, so he doesn't have that strong leader position, but he watches all the same kind of motivational content, let's say, and it's just spectating. It breaks my heart. I digress. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He who keeps his way preserves his soul. Better to be maybe ridiculed or isolated or left out here than to forfeit your eternal soul. Destiny. And yeah, if anything, where is it? There's a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death, right? I'm starting to get to that, well, not silver-haired head, but silvery beard for sure. So I'm trying to be slow to anger, and that's what I've been teaching my kids. It's he who's slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. I've just been trying to drive it home to my kids, and I've been trying to lead by example, and I fail every day, all the time. But just trying to be humble, keep it humble. Sorry, I was looking for the specific one. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be of humble spirit with the lowly than divide the spoil with the proud. I'm good right now. The Lord's got me right where he wants me, and I'm just trying to do the work. He knows what's next for me. And you too. Search the word. Search for him. Be open. Be prayerful. All right, with that, before my phone rudely cuts me off again because we're over 9 minutes and you just know it's coming at this point. Rule your spirit, man. Be slow to anger. Go with God and be blessed.